Hello, this is H.C. Bailey, and welcome back to Let's Play Phantasy Star 3! Since last time, I made my way back to Hazatech, and, well, Thea said we should talk to her dad, but we really don't need to, because all he says is like, thanks for rescuing my daughter, get to using that Twins Ruby and head to Landon so we can get that Topaz, or whatever. So, yeah, I'm not gonna bother going to see him. There's no sequence trigger or anything from that. Also, since last time, since I went all the way back to Hazatech here, I gained quite a few levels for Thea there, so I'm still going to have her focus on Rez and Sue for now. I don't think I'll change them later, but, well, maybe I'll think about it. But anyway, yeah, updated all those. And I also bought a couple escape pipes, because I'm going to want to get out of some dungeons eventually. Although the next two we don't need to worry about using them for. So, now that we're done here, let's head on over to Landon. We gotta take the passage to get back there. Except this time we're doing it backwards from the way Niall did. And these guys are easy enough. Something I was thinking about in the town of Hazatech, so they have all the cyborgs there, right? And one of them always says, we rarely get human guests in our village. And it got me thinking, weren't all the shopkeepers humans? But then the more I thought about it, you know, they all look the same from one village to the next. Maybe all the shopkeepers are cyborgs. I mean, they were all on like a production line or something, and they made them all look alike, one for each type of shop that we might need them for. I don't know, maybe that's just me, maybe I'm just talking crazy. There's no dialogue to indicate that all the shopkeepers are cyborgs. Besides that, maybe. Okay, how are we doing? I can't even see a landmark or anything. That doesn't look right to me. But I know the cave is in the northwest part of the world here, we just gotta find it. Haha. How is your speed stat doing there, Thea? Yeah, pretty slow. And nothing's really going to increase it for, well, this whole path, but oh well. Ah, there we go. Yeah, you can't quite trust the monitor for things being drawn to scale. Okay, so let's get on over to Landon. The exit is in the upper left of the area here. And we got new enemies here. Okay, Comsat. Let's do that. That ought to do. Let's see, these guys, they can poison you somehow. I don't know how a robot would do that, but okay. And they don't resist any elemental attacks, but we didn't really have to use any. So, hooray! And we're also finally going to start finding some good equipment, starting with the Force Sword. Gonna give that to aim there. You can also use it in battle to cast a level 10 voice spell. And that's really nice if you want to hit something in the back row there. So you can sort of spread out your attacks a bit more. So I like it. And it has really good attack power and defense too. Okay, took care of those guys. And okay, we're gonna have to go a little bit farther to get to the chest there, but yeah, see, we can cure poison now. Fairly reliably, too. Okay, let's see. Well, you know what? Let's put that new Force Sword to use that I just got there. And I don't really care about what Mew does. I suppose I could have had her use the Force Ribbon to cast Zan on all those guys. Yeah, I probably should have done it, but, well, I was just trying to get through things more quickly. And of course, these guys casting their spells on us one by one doesn't really help either. Okay, how are we doing here? Okay, Mew, just top everyone off on their HP like that. I could do that after every battle and it wouldn't matter. Now, the Force Knife there, I'm not going to use right now, but I'm going to save it for my 5th party member coming up soon. Until then, let's do the best we can with what we got. Okay, this time, remember to use the Force Ribbon. Man, it is so good having 3 party members that can just hit a row of enemies. Just just annihilate all of them. And I don't even have to care about the order in which their turns go because of the different speed stats and all that. If I need to, I could have Thea use... cast Sue, but I don't think that's necessary right now. How are we doing here? Good enough. Okay, now let's head to the intersection by the Force Sword chest. And then we'll take the left path to get to the end of the area. Okay, let's see. Good Force Ribbon. The reason why I'm having Ain use the Force Sword to kill the guy in the back there, well, it's because he can. Well, that's partially true. Actually, the reason is because I don't know if he's going to go first or potentially last in the round. So I figure this way I can guarantee that I'm going to hit the guy in the back, even though I might deal less damage than I would with just a regular physical attack. Yeah, you see, you don't even need to spend a ton of money on expensive slicers there. You can just mow them all down with what we got. I could cure poison on Ren, but I don't care enough about that right now. But I do care about getting that Force Claw, so let's give that to Mew there. Okay, probably replace the Laser Claw? Yes, okay. I don't think it really matters which one you put where, but I always put the stronger one on the weak hand, or left hand. I think everyone's ambidextrous, so there's no weak hand. Okay, Mew, get going with that Force Ribbon. And, okay, Ren is good, Thea is good. Ain, hit the guy in the back there for me, please. Thank you. Well, at least I don't have to sit through not only the spell animation, but the sprite animation every time I use that. Unfortunately, these guys, oh man. Yeah, I'm gonna need to cure some poison coming up soon. Also, coming up soon, one thing, there's actually going to be a town that sells some really, really good slicers. So, I mean, I actually have the money for them, but we're getting close to the end of Gen 2, so I don't think it's really worthwhile. But you could if you want. Okay, let's get a good Garez going. Awesome. Okay, almost there. I'm surprised at how much damage Thea can deal to those robots with her slicers. She doesn't really have a good attack stat to begin with, and even then, I mean, they're robots. You'd figure she'd deal more damage to bio-monsters or whatever. But anyway, okay, so we got that going. Everyone's good on HP. So now let's get to Landon, the castle, that is, where we started the game to begin with. Hopefully Lena's not too mad at Reese. I mean, she did kind of help us out. And then, well, we dumped her pretty much. Well, we already did, but we did it again. Then again, I would think that, well, as you can tell, I was saying, Loon is still around here. We never get to meet him, though. Not on this path, anyway. But you would think things would be, you know, going on with that, even without, or independent of who we chose to marry. Okay, so let's see. We've got Polbot there, who dies if you breathe on him. Let's see. He can cast a level 3 Foy spell. Not too dangerous. He is resistant to Foy and Zan, so you want to watch out for that. Now let's see, if you go down to the town of Alan there, they sell some really, really good slicers there. They cost more than I care, but I think each of them costs under 10,000. So, I mean, it's not too expensive, but I'm actually going to be saving my money to get something even better in Gen 3. And we don't really need stronger slicers now anyway. The ones we got are getting the job done. I wonder if that bridge is still over there. Yeah, I should have had Mew use the Force Ribbon. Use the Force Ribbon. Oh well. Thea? Too bad Thea doesn't have her father's agility. Oh well. We'll be fine. Okay. Yeah, they don't have the bridge there. Okay, yeah, there's no way we can go over there then. Huh. Well, so much for that idea. Wow. Well, so far I haven't had much of a use for Sue. I just haven't gotten the right battle formations. Okay, so let's, well, I guess, well, Lena wouldn't be here. She'd be in the castle to the west, wouldn't she? Maybe Reese had a brother. Oh. Okay, we can't get into the castle. What's going on here? Well, there's only one way to get in there. If you remember from the beginning of the game, you gotta go into the tech shop and go in through the dungeon there. Fortunately, the shopkeepers are gone. I could have rested up at the end there, but I think we'll be fine anyway. So, yeah, let's just go on through here. You could have done this, like, at the beginning of the game if you did that escape pipe glitch. The second one, that is. But there's not really much of a point there. But anyway, okay, so we got a couple new enemies there. Let's see if I can kill them first. Or, well, no, we only have the one new enemy. We already met up with Dogbot there. Dogbert? No, not in this game. But anyway, okay, what was that guy? Mini-Mech there. Yeah, he can cast a weak sand spell on you, so not too much to worry about. He can also... he also is resistant to Zan, so you want to watch out for that. But otherwise, not too much to worry about. Okay, yeah, Ren, you need more HP. Yeah, I'm not even coming close to running out of tech points anytime soon. Yeah, the enemies are starting to get a bit more HP, but we also have a lot more ways of hitting multiple enemies at once. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna have Ain use a physical attack. And hopefully be able to kill that Dogbot there. Awesome. Wow, you're just gaining levels like mad, Thea. Whee! Man, using dual slicers just makes the game too easy. Well, a lot of things in this game do. But especially that. Okay, let's have Ain go after the mini-mech on the left there. Maybe if I can kill him before the others get to him, we'll be able to kill the Dogbot. Yeah! Alright, I was gonna say, wait a minute, no, that's not gonna work. Oh, we did, alright. Okay, yeah, let's go with a big Garez spell there. I'm tired of leaving Ren at just below max HP. You suck. Okay. Oh. There's a chest? Oh, there is. Huh. For some reason, that's not on my map here. That's weird. I mean, I didn't make the map, but... Oh, wait. These guys are strong against Zan. I was just about to have her try to use the Force Ribbon, but no, that wouldn't work out too well for us. Besides, we don't need it. These guys don't have a whole lot of defense. Most of the robots don't, actually. Kind of a strange contrast to the previous game with how robots and all that were handled there. Okay, Ain, you take care of the Dogbot there. Awesome. We also could have gone through this dungeon on the other path with Niall. But I didn't think that that was worthwhile. And besides, I wanted to save it for this path. Haha. How are we doing on HP there? Yeah, we're good. Can you kill all of them? No, not quite. They have like 150 something HP. 156. Oh well, we can still kill them in seconds. Okay, I was gonna say, there's nothing in the left cell there, is there? Phew. Okay, aim, same thing again. Kill the dog bat. So yeah, if we got that trimate at the very beginning of the game, that would have negated the grinding that I had to do. So that way I wouldn't need to farm the money. You could just sell it for $250 right off the start, or right at the start, and you'd be fine. There'd also be no monsters down here either, because, well, it was Gen 1. You didn't need monsters here, or cyborgs, or whatever. Huh, who's that over there? Maybe it's a prisoner or something. Well, let's check her out. Yeah, the monomate wasn't really worth it. But I had to satisfy my OCD. I want to get every chest in the game at least once, regardless of whatever paths I end up taking. That's enough for me. Oh, yeah. Just go nuts, guys. Oh, man, I was hoping... Okay, that works too. I was gonna say, I hope aim would attack the dog bat, but it worked out anyway. Game? Come on! Okay, aim, hit the dog bat. Okay. Okay, let's heal up. How are we doing here? Yeah, I'm gonna need aim to take care of business. You want to keep an eye on Thea's HP, too. Hey, how's it going? Oh, okay, I guess she just married another Iraqian. Oh, so she took over the place, huh? Well, can we borrow it? What do you mean by that? For boss time against Sari, or Sari, or however you want to pronounce her name. Okay, so we got new enemy on the right there, Zarachni. Let's see, those guys can cast a level 4 gravity spell on you, and they're resistant to gravity themselves. So I'm going to use the Force Ribbon there, and I'm going to have Ain use the Force Sword on Sari, because apparently, unlike almost every other boss in the game, she's not resistant to every single melee element. So that way I can at least get some amount of guaranteed damage instead of Ain potentially, killing one of the other guys in the front row who's probably going to die anyway. Uh-oh. Those guys are a bit of a tougher customer, huh? Well, hopefully Ren can finish the job. Yes! Okay, barely enough. Those guys have 130 HP each. Okay. Yeah, we'll just go all out with regular physicals. Maybe I should have had Mew heal everyone, but, well, it all worked out the same. Hooray! Yeah, now that you're dead. Oh, okay, you're almost dead. Mostly dead. Well, alright, more party members. And Sari is obscenely powerful. Look at all that HP she's got there. She has a massive, well, all her stats are massive. So yeah, we're definitely putting her on the front lines there. Okay, how are we doing on defense there? Yeah, I still think I want Ren in second position there. Yeah, okay. So we'll put Sari, Ren, and go like that. Okay. And also, let's see, what weapons do you got? You got the one knife, and that's about it. Okay, so let's take that force knife that I got, give it to Suri. It's a little stronger than what we already, than the steel knife, but you really don't need to spend money on weapons for her. Her damage stat is so high, she'll practically one-shot anything we run into with her physical attacks there. Alright, that's all the treasure. Let's get out of here then. Oh, that takes us right out here. Okay. Yeah, I forgot where that exit would have gone to. Okay, well anyway, that's everything we can do here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to Iridia, and there's something we need to talk to Lyle about. I don't know if you have to talk to him, but it's probably a good idea. So I'll take care of that and be right back. Okay, we're back in the western cave here. I forget which one is Lyle. I think it's this guy. Oh, hey, how's it going? Oh, okay. Well, if you remember, someone at the town of Endora was saying something about that, so we gotta go all the way back there, so that way we can find a way to get to Tekna. Can we find the way to Satellite and stop the evil army of cyborgs? Find out next time on the Gen 2 finale of Let's Play Phantasy Star 3. This is H.G. Bailey signing off. Have a good day.